Welcome to everyone. Welcome on back. It is Thursday, May 1st. We have an 11-game Major League Baseball schedule on tap for today. Before we jump into that, let's give a quick recap of what we went through yesterday. We had a 6-10 moneyline spread pick day. Not good. 4 games below 500. 12-4 on our over-unders. Our 2-week stretch of killing the over-unders continues. 12-4, another profitable night there. And as you guys know, the over-unders does pay more than just your traditional money line pick, or if you're playing the favorite in a spread pick. The over-unders are always good payouts. We continue along from yesterday. Our pitching props dollar parlay was a hit. We turned $1 into $23 there. Also, our single game parlay hit, that was the Detroit Tigers game yesterday. That won us $26. Overall, guys, a good way to finish the month, but we don't care about that. Today is the 1st. Bills are due. The weekend is on the horizon. There's tons of money to be made today. Before we jump into it, guys, please do not forget our dollar parlay plays at the end of the video. With all of that being said, good luck to everyone, and let's jump into it. Okay, our first game of the day, the Cubs in Pittsburgh taking on the Pirates. The Pirates taking this one yesterday 4-3. Today, the Pirates with Paul Skeens on the mound are favored in this one. At home, we're playing the Cubbies on the money line. We're playing the Road Dogs here. The game total is set at 7.5, and we like the under in this one. Under 7.5. This is a very good pitching matchups on both sides today. Moving on to our hitting props, 2 total bases, and we're going with Reynolds of the Pirates, and we're taking Bush of the Cubs to both have 2 total bases. Moving on to our pitching props here, and we're playing Ray of the Cubs to go over 4.5 Ks, and we're playing Skeens of the Pittsburgh Pirates to go over 6.5 strikeouts as well. On to the next one. We called both of the games yesterday from the St. Louis Cincinnati Reds doubleheader correct. We called the over-unders on these correct. Today, back at it, we're calling St. Louis on the money line here as their favorite inside today's matchup. The runs total is at 8.5, and we're playing the over in this one, over 8.5 total runs. Moving on to our hitting props, 2 total bases, and we're taking Nootbaar of the Cardinals and Ellie De La Cruz of the Cincinnati Reds to both have 2 total bases in this one. Moving on to our pitching props here, and we're playing the overs for both starting pitchers. Both of their lines are at 4.5, and we're taking Liberatore of the Cardinals to go over 4.5 strikeouts, as well as Abbott of the Cincinnati Reds to go over 4.5 Ks as well. On after that, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks in New York taking on the Mets. The D-backs taking this one yesterday 4-3, so entering today, the series is split. And with that, another good pitching matchup here. We're playing the Mets on the money line. The game total set at 7.5, and we like the over in this one. Over 7.5 total runs. Hitting props, 2 total bases. We're taking Soto of the Mets and Corbin Carroll of the D-backs. Then we look at our pitching props here. We're taking Zach Gallen, who has struggled his last 3 starts, to go under 5.5 Ks. And we're playing Senga to go over 5.5 strikeouts today. On to the next one. We have the Kansas City Royals in Tampa taking on the Rays. Kansas City taking the first 2 games yesterday, shut out the Rays, 3-0 win. Their starting pitcher, a rookie for the Kansas City Royals, took a no-hitter into the 7th last night. So it was a good win for the Kansas City Royals. Today we have the Tampa Bay Rays avoiding the sweep. We're playing Tampa Bay on the money line here. Game total set at 8, and we like the over in this one. Over 8 total runs. Every game has been an under. This is a good pet. Today's matchup is perfect to go over. So we're playing the over 8 total runs. We're looking at our hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing Bobby Witt Jr. of the Kansas City Royals, as well as Lowe of the Tampa Bay Rays. Moving on to our pitching props. And today we're taking Lugo to go under his 5.5 strikeouts. And we're taking Baz of the Tampa Bay Rays to go over 5.5 Ks. On after that, we have the Minnesota Twins in Cleveland taking on the Guardians. And the series is split as of today. Cleveland winning yesterday, total of 4-2. Today, on the road, Minnesota is favored in this matchup. And we're playing the home dogs today. We're taking Cleveland on the money line. Game total set at 9, and we like the under in this one. Under 9 total runs. Moving on to our hitter props, 2 total bases. And we're taking Carrera of the Twins. And we're playing Kwan of the Guardians to both have 2 total bases. On to our pitching props here. And we're going with 2 overs in this one. We're playing Lively of the Guardians to go over 3.5 strikeouts. We're playing Richardson of the Twins to go over 4.5 Ks in the on. After that, we got the Milwaukee Brewers in Chicago taking on the White Sox. Milwaukee taking this one 6-4 yesterday. Milwaukee going for the sweep today, and we're playing Milwaukee, who are favored on the road here, to cover the 1.5 runs. The game total set at 8.5, and we're playing under 8.5 total today. On to our hitting props, 2 total bases. We're going with 2 Brewers. We're going with our boy Cheerios, as well as Contreras. Moving on to the pitching props, and we're going with 2 unders in this one. We're taking under 4.5 for Patrick of the Milwaukee Brewers, under 4.5 Ks for Burke of the Chicago White Sox. On to the next one, we have the Athletics in Texas, and I say this all the time when it comes to the Marlins and the Athletics. These 2 teams have a lot of good young bats. But once we compliment a team, we always fade them. We're playing Texas on the money line today. Game total set at 8.5, and we're playing the over 8 total runs. Moving on to our hitting props, and we're taking 2 Rangers in this one. We're taking Berger as well as Langford. Moving on to our pitching props, and we're taking Spring of the Athletics to go over 4.5 Ks, and we're playing Mahil of the Rangers to go under 5.5 strikeouts today. All right, moving along, we have the Washington Nationals in Philly taking on the Phillies. Yesterday, Philly handling the Nats, 7-2 win, and today we're playing Philly back, who are favored at home again, to cover the 1.5 runs. Philly to cover the 1.5 runs today. Game total set at 9.5, and we're playing the under in this one, under 9.5 total runs. Looking at our hitting props, 2 total bases, we're going with Lowe of the Nats, and we're going with JT Realmuto of the Philadelphia Phillies. Then we look at our pitching props in this one, and we're taking Lord of the Nationals to go under 3.5 strikeouts. But we're playing Walker of the Phillies to go over 3.5 Ks in this one. Moving along, this was a good game yesterday. Toronto coming back against the Boston Red Sox. The series is split entering today. And with that, we're playing Toronto on the money line. Game total set at 8.5, and we're playing the under in this one. Under 8.5 total runs. For our hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing a Red Sox and a Blue Jays. We're taking Devers of the Boston Red Sox and Santander of the Toronto Blue Jays to both have 2 total bases in this one. Looking at our pitching props in here, and we're playing Hokik of the Boston Red Sox to go under 4.5 strikeouts, and we're playing Berrios of the Toronto Blue Jays to go over his line, over 4.5 Ks in this one. Down to our final 2 games of the day, and these are the 2 new series starting up today. The first one being Detroit in Los Angeles taking on the Angels. And we're playing Detroit, who are favored on the road here, to cover the 1.5 runs. Game total set at 8.5, and we like the over in this one. Over 8.5 total runs. Moving on to the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're taking 2 Tigers in this one. We're playing Tolkerson as well as Gabby Torres to both have 2 total bases today. Moving on to our pitching props, I should say. Mize of the Detroit Tigers, over 4.5 Ks. Kikuchi of the Los Angeles Angels, we're playing him to go under 6.5 strikeouts today. Down to the final game of the day, the Colorado Rockies heading to San Francisco to start a series with the Giants, an NL West matchup. And we're playing San Francisco, who are favored at home to cover the 1.5 runs here today. Game total set 7.5, and we're playing the over in this one, over 7.5 total runs. Looking at our hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Giants. Chapman and Fitzgerald to both have 2 total bases. Moving on to our pitching props here, and we're playing Freeland of the Colorado Rockies to go over 3.5 strikeouts, and we're playing Verlander, first time all season, to go over his line. Now today is the highest his line has been set. It's at 6.5. Every other start has been at 5.5. Entering today, the first day of May, only 1 team has struck it out over 300 times, and it is the Rockies. We saw Sale go for 10 on them yesterday. We're playing Verlander over 6.5. I'm a little nervous about this play. All right, guys, before we get up out of here, our dollar parlay plays of the day, and we're starting off with our pitching props parlay, and we go to the Cubs game to start off. We're taking pitcher Ray to go over his line. Next, we head to the Phillies Washington Nationals game. We're grabbing both starting pitchers. We're taking Phillies Walker to go over his line. We're taking Washington Nationals starting pitcher Lord to go under his line. Then we go to the Detroit Tigers, and we're taking starting pitcher Mize to go over his line, and Colorado Rockies starting pitcher Freeland to go over his line. All 5 of those gentlemen in a dollar parlay should pay $22 again today. Moving on to our hitter props, 2 total bases. And at this one, we start off in Milwaukee. We're taking Cheerios. Then we go to Detroit, and we're playing Tolkerson. We go to the New York Mets, and we're taking Juan Soto. We go to the Washington Nationals, where we're playing Nathaniel Lowe. And finally, we go to the Texas Rangers, where we're taking Langford. All 5 of those gentlemen in a dollar parlay should pay $45 to $50. And then finally, we wrap it up with our home run props of the day. We're starting off in Boston, and we're taking Rafael Devers. We go to Kansas City, and we're taking Bobby Witt Jr., and we go to New York, where we're taking Mets Pete Alonso. All 3 of those gentlemen in a home run parlay should pay over $100 to $105. Once again, guys, good luck to everyone. It is the first of the month. Bills are due. The weekend is coming. Let's make some money. Good luck to everyone. And guys, I hope to catch you guys on the next one.